Good morning and afternoon, friends.
Hello, hello. I'm just telling
I'm
people on Instagram where I am.
telling people where you are.
Yeah, just in case somebody's like, hey, where's Aoife gone? She's here. It's okay. Don't worry. I'm fine.
Ladies.
Before we went live, Jess's cat literally started WWE SmackDown in the background of her video. And I was just, it brought me back to when I had two cats that were genuinely each other's mortal enemy, but one of them wanted to not be the mortal enemy. He just wanted to be besties all the time.
That's what's currently happening.
Yeah.
It's legitimately a battle, but Raja's like, love me, and Berlin's like, I hate you. You know?
Yeah. This is why there's so many guides on the internet as to how to introduce your cat to another cat. Because Exhibit A.
Right now that Raja's in here looking for toys. Oh, and she found one. Oh, and she's
As
off.
long as she doesn't think your microphone is a toy, then you're okay.
No, she has a sparkly ball. Unfortunately, Merlin also likes that sparkly ball.
No.
So we'll see how that goes.
I don't have a lot of hope.
You know, all we can hope for is that they don't beat each other up too bad. Oh, hello, friends. We're here with Aoife today. We have fun sprinting things to do.
Hi, I'm new.
Aoife's new. She's not new. She's new here.
I'm new here, but I've actually been doing this whole BookTube thing for 4 years now.
4 whole years.
4 whole years. 2nd of March, 2020. I heralded in the pandemic.
Had to have something to do, right?
I know, I had to do something. But I feel like the fact that I put my first video up so early in March, and then, 2 weeks later, the entire world shut down. It was just like, oh, okay. You thought you might do this? You are going to. You have nothing else to do with your time. Do this.
You know what would be great? If we just shut the whole planet down for you.
Yeah. You know what's going to make you stick to this? No other options for entertainment whatsoever.
No other commitments.
No.
Nothing else to do.
No way to leave your home.
Just sit in the house and stare at the wall.
Yeah. So I decided to sit in my house and talk to myself.
I mean, look, see? Hi, Aoife.
Hello.
And you are the main character.
I am the main character. Also, I appreciate that her name is what I go by in Germany if I'm in like a coffee shop or if I have to order something and they're like, so what's your name? And I'm like, oh no, we don't want to go down this road. You do not want me to explain this. So it's Eva.
I mean, that's pretty close though.
It is quite close. And I do explain it to people by, it's the word FIFA, but take off the first F. That's how you pronounce it. And now one of my coworkers is like, that is how I have remembered to say your name every day forever.
I mean,
if it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid.
Right. If it works, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
That's all that matters is that it does the job.
Exactly.
Well, just Eva says hello. And Mars can't stay because they've got errands to run, but maybe back, depending on how long we're going. To which I said,
we'll be gone for a bit.
We'll be here for about 3 hours. Aoife does have to leave a little early, but that's okay because she's allowed to have a life.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then I'll hang around until about 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is about 3 hours from now. And then you'll be redirected to Leander's channel for more sprints. Because somehow this month, even when I've changed my sprint times, Leander's sprints have started 3 hours after mine.
That's a conspiracy, and we need to look into that.
We do need to look into it.
That is a genuine conspiracy.
I think the answer is that she too is sprinting with non-Americans today.
There you go.
So,
She needs to
and
start a
then,
little bit later.
or the ones in the evenings she's been sprinting with the Australians.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 7 p.m. our time by 8 a.m. their time.
Yeah.
In
That
the
makes
future.
sense. Yeah.
So I think that's the
they're all
conspiracy.
the way into tomorrow.
They are in tomorrow, so. While we're here and we're chatting, let us know what you're working on today.
Yeah, tell us what you're doing.
While we catch up with our friends, and then we'll tell you what we're doing. Eva's here until she finishes reading a book or writing a book, or until I randomly walk away and forget I'm doing things.
Fair. Same.
Relatable. Lynn's here reading a nonfiction, Beautiful Country, this morning.
Nice.
Laura's here. Paige is here. Loving the Grumpy Sunshine duo. They definitely are a Grumpy Sunshine duo, wherever they are.
I do love a Grumpy Sunshine.
Me too. Are you coming to hang out with your friends? Where I changed my desk, there's nowhere for her to half jump up onto the desk, so I have to turn so she can use my leg. Yeah, we've had to work out a new system. You want some more coffee? She didn't like it. It's cinnamon dolce.
Cinnamon is like, an acquired taste.
Yeah, she didn't like the cinnamon dolce coffee. She was like, I don't think I like that.
That's fair.
Cat. I used Eva instead of my middle name, which is what I go by in my physical life due to the easier pronunciation.
That's fair. I should also have done that, but then I would have the same name as my mother, and that would be too confusing.
People still say Ava or Eve.
Yeah. I feel that because I get literally every single pronunciation you can imagine.
I can say the name. It's the spelling of the name.
Yeah.
But now I've spelled it enough times that it's just in here.
Yeah. It's the one that you take a little while to get used to, and then once you're used to it, you don't forget.
And it's I just sing a little tune in my head and do, and then yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah.
Lynn now will remember how to say your name.
Nice.
Julie popped in. Julie is also sprinting currently.
Yes. Hi, Julie.
If anybody wants to sprint top, they may do so. Eva says, I'm glad I heard your name before I had to say it.
That's fine. There's so many people who've said that to me before. There's so many people who are like, oh, I'm so glad you told me how to say your name before I had to try.
Well, I think at that point, like, you're the name that when someone's reading through a list and they pause and you're like, it's me, isn't it? Is it spelled?
Especially now that, like, I live in Germany, because obviously it's not a very popular name over here. So when I hear that little pause, I'm just like, hi. I am literally the problem.
And no, your mom is the problem because it's not your fault. You just rolled in with that name. That's not your fault.
Yeah. I did not choose this.
I mean, we could blame it on the Irish language in general.
We could also do that. But it is mainly my mother's fault for choosing it.
I mean, to be fair to her, I mean, she thought that you were going to be in an area where people knew how to say it.
That is true. It was not planned that I would leave the country. It just happened. So
right. So
she didn't plan for this. Neither did I.
It's fine. Laura says, my bed is warm. I don't want to get up, but Roy's demanding to go outside. Roy, it's cold out there.
Roy, don't do that.
Eva loves it.
Thank you.
Okay, so I know that this is Saoirse. I know that's Saoirse. But I want to...
Ronan pronounces it wrong.
She has admitted to that.
She pronounces it wrong. Which I think is kind of embarrassing to pronounce your own name wrong.
I also, whenever I look at this, I think seahorse. I know that it's not seahorse.
Yeah, that's fair.
But whenever I see the name, my brain says Seahorse.
That's fair.
There's a lot of Irish names that are tricky.
You see, the thing is, the phonics in Irish are very consistent. So if you know that the A-O-I makes an E sound, and you see it in literally any other word, always the same sound.
Oh. Yeah,
That's one
English
thing
is
about
not
Irish.
like that.
Yeah. Like cough, go, bow, rough. All spelled exactly the same. All sound completely different.
Well, I mean, even just one vowel, like the vowel A, can make like 14 different sounds depending on
Yeah.
how it's used in a word.
Australia has 3 A's and all of them are pronounced differently.
Exactly.
I have so much respect for people who learn this as a second language. I really do.
It's rough.
It is. It's tough out here.
I'm still struggling with trying to learn French, and because my pronunciation is off, and I'm like, it's because I'm used to this dang English language.
Yeah.
What is Aoife working on today?
Today, Aoife's editing videos because she filmed 2 videos on her lunch break yesterday, and then, because she's so pretty, deleted both of them within 5 seconds. Didn't want to do that. She just wanted to remove them off of her camera so that she could clean up her camera to get more videos done today, and then deleted them. Because why not? So I filmed the 2 of those and another one this morning. And then I have one rendering, like, ready to go. And then I will be reading Time to Shine by Richelle Mead, which is on my Kindle. So you can't see the cover.
What?
And that's my As I Am Here afternoon. I should have been reading Hello Beautiful by Anne Napolitano for my book club, and I decided not to do that because I didn't enjoy it.
And that is a valid reason.
DNFing is self-care.
Listen, you've met me. I will DNF on like the 3rd line of a book if I'm like, nope.
Yeah. If this is not working for me, you will not see me again. Like, I will put this book down. But the fact it took me 10 days to get to 104 pages.
Yeah. The one that gets me is the thing that makes me DNF so fast, like the fastest in the West, is mostly romance books. And especially, I don't pick up books where there's a bet revolving around the relationship. I'm not a...
No, because those suck. Because a relationship should never be something that you bet on.
Exactly. And also when it's like fake dating, but only one person knows that it's fake dating. So it's not necessarily a bet, but it's like they're dating them to get close to them to do a thing.
Yeah.
So
don't like that.
If that is in the synopsis, I just don't even read it because I know that that's not for me. But
That's
the
fair.
number of romance books, romance arcs that I got last year and the year before that I DNF'd because within the first 2 or 3 pages, I found out that it was some sort of a fake dating where only one person knew it was fake dating, was way higher than it ever should have been.
Because I love a fake dating. Because it's so farcical and it would never happen in real life.
No.
But like you said, both of them have to understand and know that this is a fake dating situation.
Absolutely.
Or else you're just being an asshole.
Absolutely. And then like they want me to feel redeemed for them because they fall for them by the end. And I'm like, no.
No.
In what world?
Is this love or is this Stockholm Syndrome?
Well, a little bit of both, you know? Yeah. Eva says, I walked away, but I remembered I was doing things.
Nice.
Win. Yeah, the only books I try not to DNF are indie books. I give them some time.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fair. That's a fair search.
Fake dating, but you don't even know.
Yeah, can you imagine finding it out? Can you imagine?
Yeah, been there,
thinking,
done that.
like, no, could never. Would commit several war crimes.
For me, it was Delilah Green Doesn't Care.
Oh, yeah.
Because everybody loves that book, and I'm like, I almost DNF'd that book. I almost immediately DNF'd.
I mean, My Name Is Everybody, but I do see your point.
Right. Because there's a bet in the middle of it, and I was like, I want to walk away so bad, but everyone's like, this book is so good. And I was like, okay, but I'll finish it. But I didn't love it for that reason.
That's fair. Did it knock off an entire star minimum?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can understand.
So when I was talking to Bree about it, because as we know, Bree will scream that book from the rafters.
Yeah.
For me, it's because that has happened to me not once but twice in my life, that dating me has been a bet.
Rudeness. I would commit so many war crimes.
Right. So when I say that it sends me into like the anger spiral of a lifetime.
No, I understand that.
Yeah. So I
also it's probably the PTSD of it as well. Of just like, oh, I've been here before. I don't want to be there again.
My Name Is Everybody. Indeed.
My Name Is Everybody. When you're talking about that book, My Name Is Everybody.
I can't click on things because my mouse is stupid.
Rude mouse.
Whoop. There. Shay's here. Good morning, Shay.
Hi, Shay.
Eva wants to write a revenge thriller.
I think you should.
So this mouse is dumb, and it only works right here in this one spot. Okay, and it only half works in this one spot. So I bought a new one, but I can't use the new one at all because it has to be plugged in directly to the computer for it to work. Like I can't use my USB port thing. And in order for me to plug this directly into the laptop, I would have to either not have power or the USB port that's running my microphone and my camera, or the USB port that's running my screen. So
that's helpful.
Yeah.
What I really want to get is one of those USB hubs that you can plug in like 6 of them and then just like a master USB into your computer. And I'm just like, I want that.
That's what I have. I have a strip that is there, and I can plug whatever I want into it. It's fantastic, but for some reason it won't read. They won't connect.
Thanks. That helps so much.
Right. I have one, but it won't work.
And then you don't want to get another one, because what if the one that you have now starts working then? It's like the lost thing paradox.
Oh, what no. The USB hub works.
Yeah.
The mouse won't work. Oh, yeah. And I plugged it into the computer directly to make sure that it wasn't the mouse. If I plug it directly into the computer, it works.
Oh, okay. So, well, that helps.
Right. They do sell an additional thing that you can plug it into that makes it work. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm done. Always love how purple your room looks. It's very purple.
You were purple for the Amazing Readathon, right?
I was purple.
Yeah.
I am purple.
You and Margaret are the embodiment of purple in my mind. See, I summoned her.
You summoned Margaret.
Hi, Margaret. I summoned you. As soon as I said the word purple and Margaret, she's just like, hi.
You said purple and Margaret appeared in the chat.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing how that happens?
There must have been like a little alarm that went off in her room and being like, someone is talking about the color purple. I need to be there. Not the book, the identity of the color purple. I need to be there.
Good morning. Hello, how are you? Paige got one recently and loves it.
See, you're all gonna start influencing me to get one now. And I am to go into town this evening.
See?
So And we have to go to the electronics store anyway to get new headphones. So
See, it's meant to be.
I might just like break away and be like, you have fun. You find your headphones. I am going to go and look for a USB hub. See you later.
You can't lay right there. That's the only place the mouse works, Raj.
Raj, don't care. Sounds like you problem.
I do care.
Sounds like you problem.
Care. It's always a me problem.
Yeah.
I should get a timer. That would be helpful.
It would. I will likely have to jump off in the midst of this sprint and to not be here when we return, unfortunately. But if that does happen, I will come into the comments and tell everybody how I did.
Okay. How long of a sprint would you like to do? Do you care?
Shall we do an hour?
We can do an hour. I have one that does that.
Nice.
Present.
I'm gonna get my book ready to go. This like not the setup, but the system that you have to follow for the timer to appear on your screen in full. I didn't figure that out for so long. I think it was like halfway through the Amazing Readathon when I managed to figure it out because I am so intelligent.
You could just ask.
I know. I didn't think to do that though because everyone was asleep at 10 o'clock in the morning my time.
That's fair.
Which is 4 in the morning for you guys and like 1, 2 in the morning over on the East Coast or West Coast.
Yeah.
No, you do not. Also, what's going on in my house? Can you hear that?
No.
Oh, okay. Somebody is, I'm assuming, drilling. Hope they're having fun. What color are you planning?
Kitty. Say hi, Raja. She says, I seep.
It's sleepy time.
It's sleepy time, Jess. I seep. Let me see which one of these 53 options that I have down here is the option that I want. Sam and I go hard on making random. Look at this. Random. Hold on.
I'm waiting.
See? Got like weird.
Just little configurations of fun.
Yeah.
How fun's fun? I like this one. I like this one. This one's fun.
Random. Anywho, Raja loves you too, Margaret, even though she's just seeping.
She a sleepy girl.
She always a seepy girl. We're going to do an hour sprinty, and some of us may be here when we get back.
Let's see how that clock works.
I should also make sure that this is... Hello, where did it go? It like left the stage. I should make sure it's on 1 time speed. It is, because that's a problem with me.
Imagine if you gave us an hour, but actually only gave us 15 minutes because it was on like 4 times speed.
I have 100% done a half hour before because it was on 2 times speed.
Yeah. Happens.
So, you know. Okay. See you guys in an hour.
See you then.
Welcome back, friends. Let me know in the comments how you did. I read some of Playing the Witch card. Not very much, I don't think. About 20 pages. So a little bit of that. And I played with Raja a little bit. She's laying in front of the screen now, being a very good girl. And I started working on some chores in the kitchen as well. So I'm trying to be productive, but also trying to read. So we'll see how that goes. We were joined by a few people. Margaret left, but she is back. I seen that she's back. Went out for her daily dose of sunshine. I don't think we have sunshine here. I'm not sure. We were joined by Kelly. Hello, Kelly. And Lily. And Kite Ann. Hello, Katie. And Amberoni. And Bree. So Margaret got back with 30 seconds to spare. Finished my walk, and now it's time for breakfast. It is definitely time for food. I'll probably be doing food next sprint. And continuing to read. Lynn read 26 pages of Beautiful Country and then had some lunch. Excellent. Katie drank coffee and played with Blue Bear, but didn't get any documents open. Katie, weren't you supposed to be streaming this morning at like 9 o'clock? Was that a thing? Did I remember that incorrectly? Oh, hello. You woke up from your nap? Is it because I wanted to drink some of my coffee and you would like to drink my coffee? You don't like it. You already tried it. Also, you're laying on my mouse. I can't go through comments if you lay on my mouse. I can't. Raj, you have to pick different places to lay, my dude. Like, up, see? See? You ruined it. The whole page is gone. Are we even still here? There we are. Bree is working on sorting some stuff for the next few months, trying to sort by priority. Good luck with that. Yeah, lay there. That's a good spot. Margaret says our sunshine has been spotty. It's been raining every afternoon and evening. We've got about 3 inches of snow, which is the only snow we've gotten so far this year. So it's not been too bad. Paige took the pupper out for a walk and then edited a little bit. It's too cold out there. It is very cold out, but my doggos are outside because they are weird and they like the snow. When I let Flash in last night, he had snow all over his back and his nose and his face. He'd been rolling in it because it was not actively snowing at the time. So, for some reason, my Aussies love the snow. Sunshine? What's that? Eva did many things, only read one chapter. It's not your mouse now. It is, nothing is mine. I have a Raja, and Raja has everything else. She indeed does like the spotlight. She's worse than Merlin. And that's a whole, who knew? Definitely not. I was, but I saw you were streaming this morning instead of the afternoon, so I canceled and came here instead. Okay, I was pretty sure. That I read that correctly. I did do morning today instead of afternoon because Aoife was joining me, and it's like nighttime for her, so I did it a little earlier. Margaret wishes she could get a cat. I wish you could have a cat too. I'll send you Raja. Look at her face. Isn't it the cutest face? Kelly had breakfast and looked at Norse artwork. You can hear the purrs. Yeah. She's pretty close to the microphone, so I guess at this distance you guys can see everything. So I'm so far away. That is honestly the best part about changing out my desk, is that there is enough space to have the keyboard and Raja on the desk at the same time, because before was not a thing. Ironic that the Aussies like the snow. They should like the outback. You would think so. They have so much hair. So much hair. Like yesterday when I got home from work, there were just, I vacuum every single day. Every single day. This is not the Raja show. This is the me show. But yeah, I came home from work yesterday and there were just like handful size clumps of hair, like 15 of them in the floor. And I'm like, how do you shed so much? So much. So much. Yeah, they do. They have the same double coat as a husky, and it protects from both cold and heat, and also sheds like crazy. My mom says the big joke is they only shed twice a year, but it's 6 months at a time. Yeah. It's a pretty quick purr. Are you excited about something? She does have a case of the rumblebees. Both of my cats are big purrs. Merlin does too. I don't know why. Lennon's going to switch to audiobook and start a painting for their mother-in-law. Thoughts and prayers. Roy has been taken care of. Ran around outside for a bit. It's cold. It's cold, Laura. Don't go out there. I do. It is so good, Kitty. A little chirpy purr. It is a little chirpy purr. It's for her birthday. Thankfully, she'll be too nice to tell me if she hates it. I mean, that is valid. It's a good way to live your life. Can I help you? Our work cat is also super vocal. He yells about everything all day. Like, when I get there in the morning, he's standing at the front door screaming at me to tell me about all of the things that happened overnight while I was gone. And then usually he will follow me around while I get everything ready. And then he'll come to my desk and then he'll just talk to me. And then I'm just like, listen, cat, I have things to do. Roy did the running. I'm going walking at Hyde Park in a few hours. Feels like -1 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Gross. That's like, ooh, what is that in Celsius? -17? Something like that. Can I help you? Boop, boop. Boop, boop, skidoop. She's a pretty good kitty. She's a pretty good girl. I think we're going to do another 1 hour sprint. And then when that's over, we'll hang out for, 20-ish minutes. However long we have left. And then, we'll go to Leandra's channel and do more sprints over there with friends. Right, Raji? Yeah. She has the most animated tail. It's just always moving. Do you move the tail? Show our friends. Tell them I'm not lying. Yeah. Like, she wags her tail like a dog constantly. Why are you so weird? I thought Blue was going to be nice because he laid down under my desk. But it was all a ploy to chew my slippers. You know, he's still a baby, though. He's still a baby. Him's a baby dog. Aww. Laura says you're perfect. Did you know that? She's like, thanks, I knew that already. Now let me sleep. Okay. Food and reading sprint shall commence. And then we'll come back and see how everybody did. He is, and I love him, but he's troubly. I mean, you are part of the trouble troop. You are the head of the trouble troop. Therefore, your dog is a part of the trouble troop. That makes sense. That makes all the sense. Where is the lie? There is none. Okay, I shall see you all in 1 hour. Welcome back, friend. That was the end of the final sprint. I guess I should have put up a final sprint banner, but hello, I didn't do that. Welcome back. Tell me, how did everybody do? I know. Let me see. I've got a banner for that. How did you do? What did you accomplish? While you fill in, I'll tell you how I did. I read, I think did I read a whole chapter or just finish the chapter that I was on when we stopped last time? I finished the chapter I was on when we started and then read another chapter. So I'm on 212 of like 460. So I'm about 50% through playing the witch card. I am filming this for my Library Explorer episode 1 vlog. So far, having a fantastic time. I hope to finish this today. So I will be popping over, as we all will be, because it's already set up, into Leander sprints, and I'll be over there as well. So I'm doing like housework and I'm doing some reading. So I'm taking about 30 minutes to read or reading a chapter or two, and then spending the rest of the sprint doing chores because I have a long ass list of things that I want to get done this weekend. And pretty much what I did in my planner was I put Saturday and then did like half of them and then put Sunday and then put the other half. And honestly, as long as they get done this weekend, it doesn't really matter what day they get done on. But I have a lot to do. I got a lot to do. So that's what I did. And I washed dishes. Currently, my dishwasher is broken and I'm hopefully not going to be living the Brie saga of the dryer with my dishwasher. But as I ordered the dishwasher and then was told that I would get a call within 24 hours to set up delivery or to set up, if I was going to pick it up or deliver it, and then didn't get a call for a week. And then I called and they were like, we have no recollection of this order. We have no notes. It's never been brought to our attention. So then I had to order it, and then it's supposed to be in on Tuesday. Will it be in on Tuesday? I don't know. But even if it is in on Tuesday, I work at a plumbing company, my family's plumbing company. So I'll be having my guys put it in, but like their first availability is the following week on like Friday. So like 2 weeks from yesterday. So I'm currently hand washing dishes, which it's totally a first world problem. It's just annoying because I have like a single basin sink instead of a double basin sink. And it makes it very water wasteful, honestly, to try to wash dishes. That's like my biggest thing is like I'm wasting so much water trying to wash dishes. It annoys me. Anyway, so I'm using the dishwasher as a drying rack because I don't own a drying rack because I own a dishwasher. So yeah, using the dishwasher as a drying rack. Put up all of the clean dishes from the other day, washed most of the dishes from today, did some counter cleaning. I have a lot to do. I got a lot to do. So, let's see. Where did we end off at? We ended off at Blue being very on brand for being trouble. That is what we did. We were joined by Brittany. Hello. Brittany's finally able to read the engagement party. Woo! Hopefully you like it as much as I did and not as little as everyone else did, because it's been a contingency between our friends of who has liked it and who has not. And so far, just me has liked it. Katie left to go have lunch with her family. Lovely to see your face. And I miss you too. Again, I miss you. Margaret made breakfast. Watching my watch later backlog. So my watch later was full. I don't know if you knew that that's a thing that can happen, but my watch later was full. And so I went through it and I got rid of everything. Mostly everything. I went through and like got rid of things that I was like for sure that I knew I wasn't going to watch. And then I made multiple playlists, and they're all titled like watch later food, watch later booktube, watch later Authortube. So I have to hit a couple extra buttons when I put videos in instead of just hitting the watch later thing. But it has made it so much better for me for like when I'm in a mood to just watch booktube videos. I just go to that one and I can just let them play through. However many I get to that day, I get to that day. Instead of like, you know, being in a mood for a specific video and like having to go and like find that video in my watch later. And it was a time. It took me like 2 days to sort it out, but I am happy with the system. So Lynn is on page 97 of Beautiful Country. Bex says this was too early. Last sprint, but hello. Sorry we were early because Aoife was here with us this morning and she is in the Germany, so it's early for her. Well, it's late for her. That's what I meant. Yeah, we were early for her because it's late for her. There you go. And Lynn also did an underpainting on the painting. Julie joined for the last sprint, ate lunch, and reached 82% in her book. Excellent day. If you don't know, Julie just had her first live sprints on her channel. So if you're not already subscribed to her, you should go. Because, hey, more friends is more friends. CB, hello. Started dinner and changed out the battery in my kitchen scales. Excellent. Let's hope they remember this time. You know, I actually talked to a human this time. The last time I was talking to a computer, so we can hope. Got a decent amount of editing done on that one. This page. Excellent. Love the random English accent with, I don't know. I do have a random English accent. I do have a random English accent. Sorry. It pops out. Reading Virgin River Christmas on chapter 9. Great idea for a dry rack. Hey, I wasn't born yesterday. I might have been born at night, but it wasn't last night. That's not true. I was born at 8 o'clock in the morning, but that's besides the point. Dishwasher's drying rack hack is actually God tier hack. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the only one with a full watch later. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, because I watch so many different kinds of content, and so like when I'll be ready to watch a specific kind of content, but then I have to like go through the watch later and be like, oh, that's not, and like you can't just let it play through because it jumps around to different types of content because it's just whatever you hit watch later on. I use watch later for like the random things that pop up that like have nothing to do with things I would normally watch. Or if I'm like at work and I'm thinking, I want to learn how to do XYZ. If I'm like, when I go home tonight, I want to look up how to build a birdhouse. I don't know why I want to know how to build a birdhouse, but that's my example. Then I might, like while I'm at work, do like a quick little search and then put some videos in my watch later. So when I get home later, I don't forget that I wanted to look up how to do the thing, because I don't know about you, but I forget everything. So I had a disaster the other day. I dropped the basket for my air fryer and cracked the handle. So I've ordered a new air fryer, same model. Yes. I love my air fryer. It's giant. It's square. It fits things inside of it. It is my baby, and I love it. I like having the variety sometimes, but that'd be great for some of the older videos. Yeah, just sort them out. Have a good time. Go, Julie. Yeah. I'm glad you had a fun time. Sometimes it can be really scary, especially when you're by yourself, and I know you were, but it's fun. Mostly fun. I also have a random English accent. Yeah. Specific words. No, specifically is one of the words that it is Pacifically an ocean. I have playlists like that. My crochet project playlist has gotten a little out of hand. Yes, indeed. Oh, well, I'm ready for lunch. I also have someone coming to pick up payment for, we had to have a new septic system installed at one of the other properties. Shoot. Have somebody coming to pick up payment for that here shortly after 1 o'clock. So I need to go and get that together so that I'm prepared for him to show up and for me to give him money. I have to talk to a stranger. I'm really excited about it. But you know, sometimes you just got to have a new septic system because the one from 1992 doesn't work anymore. It's also not up to code, but it is now. Things you have to spend money on that you really don't want to spend money on. You know what I mean? You are very welcome for sprints, Lynn. Again, if you guys need more sprints, you will be redirected to our friend Leandra's channel. And you can hang out over there. I don't know who else she's got on today, but she's definitely got some people on today. Let's see if it tells me who's with Leandra today. Leandra has Michaela, Kelsey, Danny, and someone else that I don't know. I don't know everybody, so I guess I'm going to meet new friends. We're going to go over there and we're going to hang out. They're starting in about 7 minutes. Show. Thank you all for joining me today. We will not be sprinting next weekend because my nephew has a birthday party at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then Katie and the Trouble Troop will be doing a 24 hours of sprints. So I will not be sprinting next weekend. But, you know, you'll see me around, I'm sure. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you guys when I see you.